Hey, what's going on, people, and welcome to my channel. Alright, today's video is actually going to be about the M&P 2.0 compact 3.6 inch version. That is a mouthful. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of comparison, tell you what it comes with, and my experiences with it so far. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing it comes with is nice black box, plastic casing, which those of you who watched my videos before know I'd rather have a plastic case than the cardboard crap that basically falls apart. Alright, the other things that it does come with. Alright, these grip extensions. Okay, so let's take a magazine for instance. This one's actually got some rounds in it. And what this does is this slides down over the mag like so. So if you happen to have a 17 round mag from the larger brother of the M&P, you can actually use those mags in this version. Alright, so I think that was a great idea by Smith. So good job there, guys. They give you two of them, so if you happen to get two extra magazines from the larger one, you happen to have one of the larger ones, you can actually use those to convert those mags to work on this, and then you get a 17 round mag. Alright, it also comes with a couple extra back strap / palm swells. Alright, and this is it here. Alright, so they're all marked on the back if it's medium, large, small, okay, and medium. It actually comes with. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one that comes on the handgun. Okay, the one thing I do like about it is they're pretty easy to change out. I'm going to show that to you quickly. Alright, so let's get started. Let me show you what we got here. Now look at that. Let the camera focus for a second. This again is the M&P 2.0 3.6 compact. Okay, now if you notice there's something different on here, and that is the Apex trigger. Okay, and this particular one I happened to get in a trade with somebody, and he actually has a night sight on it. Alright, so nothing in this mag, and the gun is clear. Okay, so again, this one happens to have the night sight on it. I'm good with night sights. I'm not going to go out and purchase them myself, mainly because of the fact of, I think, if it comes down to that situation, usually the gun that I'm carrying at night in the house, it happens to have a light on it already, so I don't need the little night sight on there. And I'm thinking if I'm trying to focus on that and it's a bad situation, I'm probably making the situation worse trying to concentrate on that instead of going right for that person. That's me. That's another whole other topic for another time. Let's get back to this. So here it is again. Let's give you a closer look at it. Let the camera focus in. Okay, again, this one comes with the Apex trigger. Doesn't come with it from the manufacturer, but the person I picked it up from in the trade who never even shot it with the Apex on it happened to put it on. So that was part of the reason why I got it from him. It was such a great deal. Now, like I was saying, we're changing these back straps out. All right, so if you look here, you twist this like that, right, and you're going to pull down on it. I'm going to do this off camera a little bit so I can get a grip on it. You're going to pull pretty hard on it, and it pulls out this pin. Okay, and then these, you just press and pull out. And there you go. So let's put that back on. That snaps back in there. This here goes into the back over here. Just twist it a little bit, and twist it back into place, and it's back in. The back strap is on. Alright, so let's lock this open. Now, I love the M&P 2.0s. I think they're fantastic guns. I think they're great shooters. I think the trigger was better from their other models, but with the Apex trigger, it just makes it that much better, especially compared to a Glock. Alright, now a lot of people going, well, you got the Apex trigger on there. Okay, these guns now, the 2.0s, the compact versions are running in the 400s, maybe even less. Alright, your Glock 19, this is actually a hair shorter than the Glock 19 barrel wise, but the 4.0 one, 4-inch one, is running 300s, high 300s, low 400s. The Glock 19 is in Gen 5 is running in the 5s, basic models. Alright, so your Glock 19 Gen 5 is probably like 550. Okay, and what do you have to do on that one? And this is why I'm not a big fan of Glock. Great gun, you know, reliability wise, but you have to upgrade so much and put so much money into it, I think, that it's not worth it for what's out there today. So we all know, you know, the Glock sights are the plastic sights. There's U-shaped sights on there, and I don't want to bash Glock that bad on this video, but so I always tell everybody they should change those out because they're going to snap on you anyway. So change it. So now you're spending at least $100 on those sights. Okay. Now you're $650 plus taxes and installation if you don't have a sight pusher. All right. The trigger on the Glocks isn't that bad at all. All right, I'll give them credit for that. Yes, there's tons of aftermarket out there. But I think for the market right now, all the nice handguns that are out, especially this year, I think Glock has to step up their game, you know, and I think they're, you know, they're losing their market. You know, it's shame on them. They sat on their asses, you know, for this long. And so many companies like M&P finally came around and said, hey, you know, we're going after that market, and they're offering you a lot more for less money. And these actually come with steel sights on it. It's a 3-dot sight. They're pretty good sights. Like I said, the previous owner of this one just happened to put a night sight on this, you know. So, hey, I'll take it. All right. I've explained before on a previous video on the 4-inch one how to break it down, so I'm not going to go into all that, but it's pretty simple. Not much else to say on this. So I'll give you a quick size comparison. All right. So I'm going to actually turn the camera down so you guys can take a look at this, you gals. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay, we're back down. So let's take a look. Now there's a couple on the table. So this is the M&P 2.0, 3.6. This happens to be my Beretta Centurion. Okay, this one I believe is 3.7 inch barrel. So if we butt them up against each other, back to back, we're actually pretty dead on, except for the barrel on the Beretta sticks out just a hair longer. You can see that Beretta being this one here. Alright. Thickness wise, I think on the top part, I think the Beretta is definitely a little bit fatter. Alright, they both carry 15 rounds. Alright, if I didn't say that before, the compact version is 15 rounds. Alright. Let's do the back side here, and again, both guns are clear. This way you can get a look at them from behind. Okay, here we go. Stand them up right on the butts there. They're pretty much the same height. Okay, so again, Beretta Centurion, great handgun, great for concealed carry, great for open carry. If you're lucky enough to live in one of those states, great home defense gun. Nothing bad to say about it. All right, now this is the one I keep in the nightstand, you know, locked up. All right, for my nighttime defense gun. This is why I say I usually have a night light on there, as you can see. Okay, this is my SIG P320 compact. And if we take the light off, so we'll make it fair. Okay, and let's bring up the M&P. Stand them up next to each other. Line up. Now, of course, you're going to have the beaver tail on the SIG. It's sticking out a little longer, so we're not going to count that. We're just going to go slide to slide. Alright, and pretty dang close. Now, if I move it up the beaver tail, of course, it's going to be longer. But again, it's pretty damn close. And for 3.6, that SIG P220 is right much online. Now, if we want to go how much grip, there we go. You can see right here you've got about an 1/8 of an inch taller with the mags in on the SIG P320. Let's bring the Beretta into the mix. It's actually shorter than the SIG, so let's get the SIG out of there. And these two are pretty much right on. Alright, so now let's add one more in here. This is my concealed carry right now on these hot days down in Florida here. Alright, this is my Springfield XDS Mod 2 version without the grip zone. Okay. Now, I've done a video on this one already. Just check on one of mine if you guys want updates on this handgun. But we're just going to use it for comparison wise. So, again, mag's empty. Okay. So this happens to have 7 rounds with this mag. They come on an 8-rounder. You can get the 9-rounder. I think if you go into the 9-rounder, you're getting a little bit too big of a grip handle, and you're starting to get into, you know, this size for only 9 rounds. So what's the point? But when we put these two together, slide to slide, let's turn this around so you all can see that, the difference. Let's put them up. And there you go. So you got about almost a half an inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch difference in the slide. Okay, this is the 3.3 inch version. All right, now let's go lay them down. And again, same thing. I mean, you got the little pinky extension that brings it up, but it's still a little bit shorter. Now, if you want to look at width, you can definitely tell that the XDS is skinnier. And that's why I'm using this as my concealed carry right now, because it's so skinny that it's a lot easier to conceal when you're wearing a t-shirt. And that's it, you know, so that's that reason. Again, great handgun. I love it with the Apex trigger. And I'll actually show you guys. Again, this gun is empty. Let's run the Apex trigger on here. That is it. That was it. Okay, let's show you the reset. That's it. No creep. That's how good that trigger is. I mean, this one actually has the heavier spring in it, so I think this one's actually like a almost a 5-pound trigger on it. Okay, or maybe like a 4.5. The other one that I used to have with the Apex trigger on, the 2.0 4-inch one, that the Apex I put the lighter springs on, that was like a 3.5-pound trigger. So this one's a little bit more suited for carry. All right. So any questions on this, please comment below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you all learned something, took away something. And if you didn't, hope you liked the video. Have a good day.